Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Dawn. So in this video I have a quick tutorial on how to make this really cute lip balm favor box. It is Halloween themed. It has a chapstick inside or lip balm inside and this cute little cluster. So stay tuned and let's make it together. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is start with an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and I need to cut it down to 5 inches by 7 1/4. So we're gonna do okay, so now I'm going to do my scoring, and along the 5-inch, oh, I guess I could check my measurements, and that's perfect. So along the 5-inch side, I'm going to score it at 3/8. Here, hold that there, and then I need to score it at 1 1/8. I also need to score it at 3 7/8, so that's one right here, and I also need to score it at 4 5/8, so that would be 1, 2, right here. And then next I need to rotate it to the 7 1/4 inch side, and I need to score it at 2 1/4, and then I need to score it again at 4 1/2. I need to score it at 5 1/4, and then I need to score it at 6, and score it one more time at 6 3/4. Next, I need to fold and burnish on all of my score lines. The next thing I need to do is cut away some pieces. So when the larger part is at the top, I need to cut off these two sections here. Hopefully you can see that, and these two sections here. And so I'm going to cut just right inside the score line, just like that. It might be hard to see because the paper is black, but again, if you will visit the Paper Pixies tutorial, which I'll have in the description box, she does such an amazing job on building this box. Again, this is her design, or actually she might have got it from someone else, but this is her design. So we're going to cut those two sections apart. Now we need to cut off the two bottom sections. Okay, and so this bottom section here needs to be notched just a little bit. So I'm going to do that. And now I need to make my cuts on the side. So to begin with, I'm going to cut both of these lines and go up to the second score line here. And then repeat it on the other side. Just like that. Okay, so the next thing what I want to do is I want to remove half of this section here and half of this section here on both sides. So the second square, the one closest to the center, I'm just going to eyeball it and do cut it straight up the top for half, and then I'm going to do the same at the top, do about half of that section there, and then I want to repeat the same process on the other side. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is just notch each of these little pieces on both sides. All right, so the next step is I need to round these two corners. I'm going to use my corner rounder, but if you don't have a corner rounder, you can just notch them or round them yourself with some scissors. So I think this is an ingenious way on how to do this. She's like, you fold it over, so just that corner is exposed, and then you repeat the process for this side, looking around those corners. It was such a good idea that she gave. And this is the last thing you have to do. And now the little box is finished. Now we just need to put it together. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is I need to die cut out a little window. And the paper Pixie used a punch, but I do not have a punch. But I do have this little die that I think will work. So I'm gonna cut out a little window here. So I'm gonna get that ready to go. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is glue the top over like that, and that's gonna make the back. So I think I'm gonna use some adhesive and a little bit of glue. Okay, so the next thing is I need to put glue on this flap right here. And then I'm gonna score it, or fold it, she says, on the third one. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. And it goes, and it gets glued just like that. And I'll wait for just a second to get a good little, and then when you open it up, it's actually ready to go. So now you're just gonna fold in the sides like this, and the other side, and that's the little lip balm box. Isn't that so cute? And so now what I want to do is I want to decorate this little piece, and I'm going to use all of my pieces that I'm making in my cluster series, because I want this lip balm to be a Halloween lip balm, because I picked up these little lip balms from Five Below, and they're so cute. It's the night before Christmas, but it's all these different flavors like pumpkin, vanilla, marshmallow, strawberry, scary berry. They're so cute. So I'm going to make something that's going to match these. So I'm going to go and grab all of my little pieces to make my clusters. Okay, so now I'm ready to decorate. I want to decorate this top part here, and I'm going to use all of the pieces that I already have ready. I have my base pieces. That's what I want to start with first. I have scallops, some little banners, but I also have this little oval shape, and I think it's actually going to work and be the best base size. So I'm going to just peek in here real quickly and see, and then I have all of these other pieces that I've already have ready to go, and I've separated them by shapes, colors, themes, things of that sort. So I'll start with this purple oval. I think I might add a light green banner in the back, and I think that's going to work well just to kind of break up that color. And I'm going to dovetail the end of this just to make it even on both sides. So once I dovetail this, I can start gluing all my pieces together, because I really think that that's going to work. That'll be a nice base. Okay, so now I need to go through my box and find my pieces. I have these cute little pumpkins. I definitely want to use a pumpkin. I also have a cute little cat that I think might work. And these are the perfect size. And so now I have looking for another little piece. I have these little characters that I fussy cut out of a piece of paper. This witch is a little too tall, and then this little skeleton guy, he might work. So I'm just going to mess around with the pieces for a while. I'm going to move them around until I like the configuration. And so basically that's just what I'm going to do for a couple of minutes until I find something that I like. Okay, I found a little flower, purple flower, and a little green leaf, and I think I like that cluster. I'm going to glue it all together, and then I think I'm going to add a little bit of a gem on the purple flower, and then some little stickles to add some glitter to perhaps the greenery. But I think that will look cute on there and not be too big. So why don't I do that real quickly? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you want to see the tutorial that the Paper Pixie puts in or put out, I don't think it was a couple years ago, I'm not sure exactly. I will link it in the description box, but hopefully you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, bye-bye.